Place of Happ was created around 6 months ago now, and in that time we have had many new people join, including some which got banned for unfair reasons. And before I get banned from Place of Happ permanently for saying that, I'm just gonna say real quick, everything in this video will be objectively correct, and any disagreements will get you banned from Place of Happ permanently. I'm higher than most of you in roles for some reason, and I'm not afraid to abuse my power. Anyways, let's start off with the worst tier. First off is the tier at the very bottom, the Swedish tier, but with all the Swedish people. The issue is that these people speak another language I do not understand, thus making it extremely annoying to talk to them. And even when they do speak English, the words which come out their mouths are a bit questionable. Sure, some people on here also say bad stuff, but at least I know they are saying bad stuff. These Swedish people could be talking behind our backs and we don't know it. The first person on this tier is Boris. Most of you will know her for her YouTube channel, which is the main reason why they are so low. Albert Boring refuses to admit that she actually just flipped a coin when guessing DS Mario Circuit. This is absolutely disgraceful, and along with that they constantly abuse Bertel in their videos, and even ping their server daily because they want to ask some pointless question nobody cares about. Ignoring the fact that I am subscribed to them, have them friended, and are a mod on their server, I have nothing good I can say about Lily Alberta Boris. Next up is Hans, and it's mostly because Hans says way too many things he shouldn't. He even sent 18+ images before. I'm concerned. Koi Doge is next because NX wanted to be above him. Speaking of which, NXinity is next. NXinity is one of the worst people I've ever met. Despite what he says, it was not love at first sight, it was slightly tolerable at first sight. After all, his only words for years were still epically amazing, and we're still in those years. He constantly wastes CEO's time by trolling the server, even though I also do that. Shy Guy Timmy is a Chad. Also King hates him, need I say more. Speaking of people which King hates, Wolg or some chips. Wolg is a masterful artist and also says way less stuff than NX. However, he is not higher because of the Swedish stuff stated before. Wolg speaks in tongues and I feel offended. Finally, ending off the Swedish tier is Lamter. They may not be Swedish, but they are close enough. I mean, not being Swedish is a good enough reason to put them at the top of the tier. Next up is the tier for people who I didn't even know were on the server. Let's just go through this tier as fast as possible and move on. Here we have Pretzel Twister, I Forgot Your Name, Ungar, and Narwhals Will Win. Nothing against you guys, you're just never active, meaning I don't know who you are. Now above them is the people who have terrible Wave 6 predictions. Everyone on this tier are good people, which is why they are above our bottom tier. But they have awful predictions for Wave 6 of the Booster Pass. The reason why this even matters is because the Mario Kart community is extremely toxic. Look at this comment here, someone threatened to stamp on my femur. Therefore, since I play Mario Kart, I am obligated to hate every person who has the most trash tier opinions on the planet. Reminds me of someone. Anyways, this tier starts off with Liam Gamer. He's at the very bottom because he is boring since he predicted Mushroom Bridge. Don't have much more to say here. Nocturne is the same, with me not having much to say except that they are predicting Daisy Circuit. Do they predict it for the same reason as Boris? Most likely, basically like the majority of the community. Most people don't even know why Albert predicted Daisy Circuit, they just believe him because of Mario Circuit, which is kind of ridiculous. Now we have the only Janockle, who doubted my Frappe Snowland prediction. They even put a crying emoji after. It gave me depression. However, they constantly ping me in cafe whenever there's drama, which confirms I'm the best mod, which is why they're higher than Nocturne. To end off this tier is Friendly Man. I have a long list for this one. So let's start off with Wario Colosseum. He thought it would come to Tor, which is an absolutely ridiculous thing to say. Then we had the time I convinced him of Daisy Circuit in Wave 5. This guy is so gullible that you could give him rat poisoning, tell him it's pizza and he'd eat it. And no, I will not be talking about Tor Rainbow Road. Even hearing that name is torture as is. Anyways, yeah. Friend is taking way too much copium, and I think we need to set some boundaries. It's for your own good. These 4 people who are next are on my hit list. These 4 people in particular are Cool Guy, Nerdly Wacko, Geodio, and Youthman. Geodio is on here because he is better than me at Minecraft, and that makes me sad. Cool Guy has an Ash Ketchum profile picture, and I don't trust those types of people. Nerdly Wacko and the Youthman are just on here because I want to increase my kills to death ratio. My Splatoon teammates will have nothing on me now. Let's move on to the next tier, the E tier. The E stands for egg, and I think it's obvious who's going here. Now we have the turned on villager tier with This is a bit awkward.
Alright, I haven't actually revealed my voice on my YouTube channel yet, so for this part I'm just gonna kinda...
Shy Guy Timmy is a Chad. Epic Chad, amazing Chad, coolest, if you will. Not as coolest as coolest friendlyin, but still epic coolest. Shy Guy Timmy is beautiful and amazing and has the face of a goddess. Has a female BTW, not trans BTW. Has so menacing when needed. If I am ever caught doing non-coolest non-chat behavior, he tells me to cope and I cry myself too. Sleep for 4 hours, also has hot as shit. ID fuck that MF. He makes me so happy when he calls me the sugar cum that I piss and shit my pants and I give myself. Hair cancer, also has got the best announcements and at happy gangs you've ever seen. FRFR. He hates me and I love him, which is hot as balls. Not hotter than Link's balls though. Lincoln Bot was so hot. I want to fuck Link. But Timmy says no and everyone loves Timmy, so I say Link is irrelevant and should die. He made a joke at me loving porn. Oh my god, it was funnier than Enax right as cheek. Right then and there I started watching porn and got addicted because Timmy never lies. Timmy even made the unbased Chica Akiyama like him. Because has just that shadely and can attract anyone. I love Timmy, and you should too.
I'd say that's pretty accurate. Anyways, now we have NX. Again. Okay, sure, why not? He is the true turned-on villager fan. Never seen a guy so devoted to worshipping this stunning emoji. An emoji that he added to the server. Makes sense why he cares about it now, huh? Finally for this tier, we have King Temple. He adores turned-on villagers so much that he wants it removed, so he can keep it for himself. He is addicted, and I'm so ashamed to be near somebody so addicted to our Lord and Savior on this tier list. Help me now. That was a pretty long tier, let's move on to something shorter. This tier has Funny Ape, Peach, Sin, and Droid. I think it's pretty obvious what the theme for this tier is, so I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. They're all female, obviously. This tier is at the higher end of the list because I am straight. As I said at the start, everything in this video is an objective fact, and you will get banned from Place of Happ for denying it. Anyways, now we have the people who I associate with Mr. Shimui, and literally nothing else. No joke, I actually just think of Mr. Shimui when I think of these two people in this tier. Don't question why. Speaking of sham... Anyways, the two people on this tier are JM and Joy Sue. JM is higher because I honestly cannot tell if Joy Sue actually likes me, if I'm being quite honest. Joy does make great music though. Also, JM's addiction to plushies is extremely concerning. I think they should seek some medical advice for that one. The reason for why Sham isn't here, however, is because he's in our next tier, the Smash tier. But before we cover Mr. Shimui though, let's cover a few other people's tier. The Knowledge Coffer was an account originally created for fake leaks, and it is now something I use to troll servers such as Cafe. I accidentally got somebody a warning on there using this account. My most insincere apologies, I don't give a crap still. That alone should be a good enough reason for why the Knowledge Coffer is this high up on the tier list. Also, it's my old account, what did you expect? Next up is Vancouver Velocity Fan 6492. Not only did we know each other before we met because of our YouTube channels making us long-time lovers in the making, but also, think about it. Vancouver Fan is the entirety of Vancouver Velocity. This means you're saying Smash to the people of Vancouver. Surely there must be one hot person in Vancouver, right? Chairbread and I could be the perfect pair if somebody let us have more Timmy and Chairbread bonding time. This one is more thanks to speculation, but I believe Chairbread would be the best wife I could ask for. Mr. Shimui ends off the Smash tier, as he should. I doubt anybody is arguing against me here. Mr. Shimui not only has every type of fetish, meaning he would like you for at least one part of your body, but he is also in support of me doing a KMS. That, right there, should prove that Mr. Shimui is the ultimate smash. Hopefully one day when I say love you to Sham, he'll tell me that he loves me back, because right now I'm questioning my life choices. To finish up the tier list is our final tier, the tier for the cheaters. These are for the people who just cheated to get up this high. They are never active on Happ, but quite frankly, I don't care. To start off this tier is Pancake. I know them in real life, and pancakes taste nice. They aren't high, however, because they have a very dangerous addiction. Somebody help them. Same thing applies to Red Shirt. However, they are not a pancake, so they do not taste nice. Actually, wait, no, there's a few issues with that phrase. I take that back. Friendship is Magic is up next because they are my ult. Need I say more? And finally, in first place is Cherry Bomb. They are my bestie, and I think you guys should have saw this one coming. If you didn't see this one coming, then you are an idiot. Okay, to be fair, I do like to troll quite a bit, but this ranking is objective. It is very serious and should not be taken as a joke. The audacity of some of you guys laughing at my video, honestly, disgusting. Disgraceful. Ignore the car that you might have heard in the background. I can't actually tell if you heard it in the background, but I'm leaving this part in because you might have heard it in the background. Wait, I just realized something. I think I forgot somebody? The actual best place of Happ member goes to CEO of Lasagna. This guy is so smart in terms of his vocabulary that I have to have a dictionary on me at all times whenever I speak to him. His brain cells are the sizes of our brains. His head is rapidly increasing in size still to try and match the size of how big his brain is. Like, he would somehow find a way to get himself to the top of my tier list if I didn't put him here. Plus, I couldn't really put him anywhere else. He's not Swedish, he's active on the server. He said Frappe has at least a little bit of a chance. He most likely knows that I ain't smart enough to shoot a gun. He ain't an egg. He doesn't have an obsession with turned on villager. He is not female. I associate him with a bird, and therefore I do not think he is a smash. And judging by the fact that CEO won't say a single bad word even at gunpoint, I doubt he's going to be cheating anytime soon. That's just how smart he is. He outsmarted the entire tier list and was able to sneak his way up to the very top. And here's the complete tier list. If you disagree, then go kill yourself. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, and here's the CapCut logo, I guess.